Hit Squad. And Reckless. You know what I'm saying? MCDOK, baby. We came to do this. Alright, y'all, what's poppin', man? Check it out, man. I told y'all, still Tuesday News Day, man. Hey, we continue on what we see that's on there, man. Because one thing about it, Diddy is flooding the news. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard nobody get talked about on the news so much. But I guess stuff keep coming out, man. So now on this one, right here, basically is, from my understanding, allegedly, I guess he cut his son, Justin Combs, off the money, man. Cut him off that money train, man. But I know y'all probably done heard the leaked phone call from prison or whatever. And then what it was is like basically his other son was telling Puffy basically how Justin was just worrying about his vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And what to do with his vehicle or the money that he owed. You know what I'm saying? And Puffy was like, hey man, tell that nigga to go do some cameos or go do something. Go make some money. You grown. You know what I mean? But then it's like we finna jump into these allegations, man, because it's like now that this is all over his head, you know, he basically like, you know what I'm saying, cutting off some of that bread. So, you know, without further ado, we're gonna go on and get into it and let them tell the story because I don't want to get the story twisted. We just keeping up with our favorite folks, man. Still praying for the Combs. And, you know what I'm saying, hope the allegations is still not true. Hope AI is just playing tricks on us, man. But let's see what they talking about, though. Let's go. Free R. Kelly, too.
Things in Diddy's family aren't as solid as we've been led to believe. The streets are saying that Diddy is on the outs with his son Justin and has allegedly ordered him to be cut off financially. I'm not gonna lie, it's wild that with everything that has been going on with him, he's still petty enough to reach out from prison and cut Justin's money off. Well, it looks like Justin is not standing for this, and there are reports that Justin is now ready to snitch on Diddy and work with the feds to send him away for a long time. So what exactly did Justin do to make Diddy this mad? Let's talk about it. Honestly, it's not so surprising that Justin and Diddy would be on the outs, because if there's one thing we know about Justin's mom, Misa Hilton, it's that she does not play when it comes to her son. She is ready to go toe-to-toe with anyone who even looks at her son funny. This is why the streets believe that Diddy doesn't have as strong a hold on Justin as he does with the other kids. Now, I'm not saying that Justin is completely innocent because Diddy exposed him to a wild lifestyle since he was just a kid. That's not all, because Justin was also implicated in Lil Rod's lawsuit. Lil Rod claimed that Justin Combs solicits prostitutes, young girls, and S-workers would engage in freak-offs.
That's probably
he also
his
went
way
on to
out.
claim that Justin was allegedly involved in Diddy's substance trade. The court document said, as evidenced by the hundreds of hours of video and audio recordings in plaintiff's possession, defendants Sean Combs, Justin Combs, Christina Quorum, his assistants and staff all orchestrated, participated, managed, and executed the RICO enterprise by purchasing and distributing substances, by solicitation of encounters with prostitutes, sex workers, and minors, and by forcing artists, creatives, musicians, and producers to utilize their talents and labor to produce music and other tangible goods and services without compensation. The RICO enterprise has functioned as a continuing unit and maintains an ascertainable structure separate and distinct from the pattern of racketeering activity.
So what I'm saying is right now, he got a chance to kind of like either get out of it or captivate off of it since he shut your cheese down. Now, if he's been doing stuff to you or whatever, that'll sew it all up right there. That'll sew it up. It's like he should have kept the cheese coming so he won't talk. You know what I mean? Now he can talk. So, hey, man.
It looks like Justin might be in deeper with Diddy than we know. Over the years, there have been some speculations that he has allegedly helped Diddy cover up for some pretty shady activities. For example, do y'all remember when Justin got slapped with a DUI last year and he got dragged for filth over it? Everyone thought that he was just another irresponsible rich kid, but there are now reports that Diddy was the one who was involved in the DUI, but he had Justin take the fall for him. If you're wondering how that even happened, well, let me remind you about those rumors of Diddy having the police in his pocket, and all of a sudden, the math starts mathing. It also explains why Misa went off on Diddy for setting her son up, saying, "I'm not with none of that reality TV-ish. When is enough enough? I'm not protecting no one anymore. Just my son and all the children I love come to a Jesus moment." The statement, "a fish rots from the head down," means that in addition to being a major contributing factor in a family or organization's success, leadership is also the root cause of its failure and demise. The truth shall set you free. She continued, "Act bad boy. I used to want to be a bad girl, but I chose to be a queen, tried and true. I'm not perfect, but I am intentional. I should have kept my child with me." She also said, "Everyone has to sit around for years and act like there isn't anything wrong with you. This is where the buck stops for me. If anything ever happened to my son, God forbid, what is anyone going to say to me? When we all know whose fault it would be." Well, fast forward to Diddy's arrest, it looks like there has been some falling out between him and Justin, and it's so messy that Justin seems to have been cut off. Not only has he been cut off, but it looks like Justin is going broke because he was recently sued for missing car payments for his 2022 Bentley Bentayga V8. The suit states that Justin entered into a lease for the Bentley in January 2022, agreed to make 42 payments of $3,365.23 each. However, the trouble arose when he failed to make the payment due on December 20, 2023, leading to a default on the agreement. As a result, Porsche Leasing is claiming that the entire remaining amount of $172,601.43 is now due, along with additional charges and interest. And before y'all say that the reason for Justin going broke is that the family is facing financial challenges because of Diddy's legal case, that's not the case, because there seems to be plenty of money left over. I mean, Christian has been out here throwing wild parties with women, and I'm not gonna lie, the parties are kind of giving mini freak-offs. So there seems to be enough money for Christian to throw lavish parties, but it's not even enough for Justin to make his car payments. Yeah, it's not adding up, and this has people talking about how Diddy might be punishing Justin for something. There are some unconfirmed rumors about how Diddy could have been pushing Justin to take the fall for some of his crimes, but I can't imagine that Misa would have taken that well, because like I said, she doesn't play about her son. Anywho, word on the streets is that Justin is furious over this betrayal and might be open to ratting Diddy out to the feds. If Lil Rod's claims are true, then Justin knows where all the bodies are buried. And girl, once he starts snitching, it's game over for Diddy. Fans commented, the reason why Misa Hilton was pissed with Diddy about Justin's DUI makes more and more sense. Diddy has been involving his sons in his debauchery. Justin not doing the Mr. Sambo dance for Diddy anymore. He has messed up that boy's life. Now he's dropping him like a hot potato. Diddy is all for Diddy. He don't care nothing about those kids. He is a sad piece of crap. And let's not forget that Justin has seen how Diddy treats Misa throughout the years. That is the mama after all. He might low-key harbor some resentment. Who knows?
Let's go. Let's move on.
Child, the streets are saying that it's very possible that Diddy may have cut Justin Combs off, and Misa Hilton is fuming, y'all. Allegedly, Diddy is already broke, and he's got no time to be taking care of his kids' business like he used to, especially when it comes to legal issues like the one Justin was hit with. But did he intentionally cut off Justin because he refused to publicly support him? Also, y'all won't believe what else people are saying out here. Allegedly, Justin is suffering this much because he is not Diddy's biological son.
Do you think that Diddy is actually Justin's father?
I wasn't there, you know, but I make indie windows like, damn, how your son look like your best friend? If he like it, I love it.
I mean, it's getting super crazy up in here. And as always, I'm going to be breaking down all the hot stinking tea. Can I just start by asking whether y'all have seen how Christian has been acting up since his dad was arrested? Like, he even has the time to be going to extravagant parties with a whole lawsuit over alleged grapes? Well, allegedly, the way Christian has been acting up, that's just part of Diddy's plans. And he is using Christian to run interference. What people are saying is that Diddy also kind of expected Justin to be acting the same way. But Justin is allegedly done taking hits for Diddy, which is why, while Christian appears to be living carefree, Justin has been spotted looking all sad and miserable. Like, there was a pretty clear difference when they were both asked about their father. Just have a look.
What's up, King? How are you, man? Good to see you, man.
We got some.
Who's graduating today?
Chance.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Hey, King, quick question.
It's a girl, not a man.
How's your father going so far?
How's he holding up right now, man?
He's good.
Huh?
He's good?
He's good?
Hey, it took a lot to for him to apologize, right? I mean, stopping the coupe on the way. Ah! He still got a lot of supporters, still believing in him.
Hey, your dad is doing okay?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah. Stopping the coupe on the way. Stopping the coupe on the way.
All right, King. Thank you, man. How's your dad going so far, man? He's okay?
She's not here.
All right, Justin. Thank you, man.
God bless you.
All right, you too, man. Thank you.
How's he holding up, man? Good? You know, some of us got his back. You feel me?
Any concern about your daddy, man? You wanna say anything?
Well, based on reports, there are consequences for those who refuse to openly speak up for Diddy and his household. And that consequence is being cut off. And that, ladies and gentlemen, explains Justin's recent run-ins with the law. Yes, I know, they all recently released a statement saying the past month has devastated our family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. We stand united, supporting you every step of the way. We hold on to the truth, knowing it will prevail, and nothing will break the strength of our family. We miss you and love you, Dad. But we also know that this may have just been a PR move, like the statement that was put out by Diddy's mother. Because when it comes to how they all feel individually, it's been reported that Justin is not on board with everything that has happened, which is why he is allegedly being cut off. Now, in case y'all didn't catch the Justin news, he was hit with a lawsuit by Porsche Leasing Ltd for failing to make necessary payments, and his lawyer tried to say that it was just a misunderstanding. But people are saying that they saw the signs that Justin is broke long before this lawsuit, and all these excuses his lawyer is trying to give are just trash. So based on reports, Porsche Leasing Ltd entered a lease for a new Bentley Bentayga V8 with Justin and his JDC Holdings Group, and the deal occurred in January 2022 with Diddy's son agreeing to make 42 payments of a little over $3,300. But Justin breached the terms of their agreement when he failed to make payments on December 20th, 2023, and the company explained that as per their deal, they could demand the entire amount owed if a default occurred. They stated in their lawsuit against Justin, therefore there is now due, owing and unpaid from the defendant the approximate sum of $172,601.43, plus additional charges pursuant to the terms of the agreement. Interest accrues from December 20th, 2023 at the legal rate of 10% per annum until paid in full. Porsche Leasing Ltd noted they served Justin with the documents on June 11th at Diddy's Beverly Hills mansion. And at the time, his attorney Jeffrey Leichman said that the lawsuit stemmed from a misunderstanding on the company's part. According to Justin's attorney, he did not default on the car lease bills on purpose, and he said that due to the address change, Justin did not receive his bill, which resulted in unintentionally missing payments. He also said that they are in touch with the creditor and the matter is being settled, and that the outstanding balance will be paid, and the lawsuit will be dropped. Well, despite his words, Porsche Leasing Ltd still moved forward with their lawsuit, and the company petitioned the court to grant a default judgment of $190,226.25 against Justin, with their request covering $172,000 in missed payments and $13,000 in interest fees. What you should know is that as much as Justin's name is the one being dragged, Diddy was the one financing him. And what people are saying is that because Justin refused to publicly support his father, he is now suffering the consequences and has been cut off. Obviously, we know how his mother would feel about this, because if there's one thing she has made clear, it's that she doesn't joke about her son. Remember, this is not the first time Justin is having legal issues, because just last year, he avoided jail time after taking a plea deal for a DUI. According to the plea deal, Justin's DUI charge was dismissed after he pleaded no contest to a blood alcohol content of 0.08% or higher. As for his punishment, he was sentenced to 3 years of summary probation.
Hey, I was just about to say, man, straight up, though, it's like this. That's crazy, though. Dog, a billionaire. And it's like the son was still making payments on the car. So, you know, I'm not saying spoil them like that. But if they earned it, it's like, you know, I think he bought his 2 daughters 2 matching cars or something like that. Now that they making payments on that. But if you're a billionaire, you should better just buy it straight up. So, you know, it could be problems, man. Then just because people rich, they be going through problems too. So imagine us little folks.
He was ordered to enroll and participate in and successfully complete a 3-month licensed first offender alcohol and other education and counseling program. Y'all remember this was the time Misa took to social media to call out Diddy, saying, "I'm not protecting no one anymore, just my son. I'm not with none of that reality TV stuff. When is enough?" She actually referenced his hit song with Young Miami, which was trending at the time, adding, "Act bad, bad boy. I used to want to be a bad girl who chose to be a queen. They are tried and true. I'm not perfect, but I am intentional." The statement of fish rots from the head down means that, in addition to being a major contributing factor in a family or organization's success, leadership is also the root cause of its failure and demise. In addition, Misa also slammed Diddy for his lousy parenting, indicating that Justin was under his father's care when he got in trouble with the law, saying, "The truth shall set you free. I should have kept my child with me. Everybody can get it." She actually continued her rant, bringing Diddy's legal battle about his alcohol brand into the mix, saying, "How you go from one of the greatest to ever do it to making all your money off alcohol and suing the damn alcohol company? Sell something healthy that builds people people up. I'm sick of this. Not mine. Everyone has to sit around for years and act like there isn't anything wrong with them. This is where the buck stops with me. If anything ever happened to my son,
sense.
God forbid, what is anyone going to say to me? Well, something else that was interesting at the time was that Misa suggested that Justin got in trouble because he was covering up for Diddy. Now, can you just imagine what she may have told Diddy in the last couple of months if she said all of that because of a DUI? To make matters worse, Justin has now just been hit with a lawsuit by Porsche Leasing Ltd. He was also mentioned in the lawsuit that was filed by Lil Rod, where he said that Diddy directed Stevie J and his son Justin to recruit the ladies for his parties, and in Justin's case, he was instructed to find the much younger ones to attend the parties. He even included screenshots of Justin attending the parties with Diddy, and in the photos, there were girls who looked like they were clearly too young to be at the parties. Then Lil Rod also alleged that in addition to using Justin to service his fantasies, Diddy also used Justin to cover up some of his crimes. In the lawsuit, Lil Rod said that a man identified in the lawsuit only as G, a friend of Diddy's son Justin, was involved in a nasty incident. During the alleged incident, Lil Rod said he heard shots while 2 feet away from the restroom at Chalice Recording Studio in Los Angeles. Then when Diddy and Justin exited the restroom, he saw G suffering, at which point he offered assistance. As per what Lil Rod spilled, Diddy forced him to lie to the authorities about what happened, with the police being told it was the result of a drive-by. What I know is that the LAPD investigated the incident and reportedly found that G had been hit outside the studio during a robbery and merely ran into the studio. But clearly that is not what happened. According to Lil Rod, Diddy lied, and he forced Justin to also lie about what happened. In fact, when Justin was confronted about his association with his father, his reps told TMZ, Justin Combs categorically denies these absurd allegations. They are all lies. That is a clear example of a desperate person taking desperate measures in hopes of a payday. There will be legal consequences for all defamatory statements made about the Combs family. But according to followers, this was just another instance where Justin had to take the hit because of his dad. And Misa is just done with it all. Things actually got even more heated a couple of days ago when Tyrone Blackburn, the lawyer representing several plaintiffs, said Diddy's legal team engaged in deceptive tactics to get Justin Combs dismissed from Lil Rod's lawsuit. Apparently, the legal team filed a motion to dismiss Lil Rod's case, but conveniently left out Justin Combs as one of the Combs defendants. Basically, they were trying to run out the clock to prevent Justin Combs from being served within 120 days of Lil Rod filing his lawsuit, hoping that the court would dismiss the action without prejudice, unless Lil Rod showed good cause for failing to serve Justin Combs. Tyrone also said, this is a clear game that Sean Combs and his ever-evolving legal team have implemented in an effort to have Justin Combs dismissed from this case due to lack of service of process. This is the same game that Jonathan Davis and Sean Combs' former counsel, Sean Hawley, recently implemented in California in another lawsuit this writer filed against Sean Combs and his other son, Christian Combs. Obviously, all this dodginess is only going to make things worse for Justin, but people are saying that Diddy doesn't care. One, because he supposedly only cares about himself, and like I said, we've had people going back to those rumors claiming that Justin is not even Diddy's son, which is why he is okay with him taking hit after hit after hit. About those rumors, guys have always suspected that Justin's biological father is Wolf, who was Diddy's former bodyguard and close friend. Wolf worked for Diddy during the infamous December 1999 incident, where Diddy and rapper Shine had that incident at a Manhattan nightclub, and Wolf was charged with the criminal possession of a weapon in the 2nd and 3rd degree in the Manhattan nightclub trial. Just a few years later in 2003, Wolf was reportedly gunned down outside a Buckhead Atlanta nightclub after getting into an argument over a woman. Now, with everything coming up against Diddy, people are also questioning whether he's the biological father of Justin, and if he had anything to do with Wolf's death. Well, there's nothing much to suggest that Diddy was actually involved in Wolf's death. In fact, what you will find is that Wolf was his best friend, which would possibly explain why he would raise Justin as his own. Regardless, it's crazy to imagine that Justin is suffering because he is not Diddy's biological son. But do you also think that he's the one suffering the most internally? Do you believe he was cut off for refusing to cooperate and refusing to support Diddy publicly? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.
Let's get him, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey. What I could basically say is, man, hey, just do right on earth by people, man, and better things will come to you, man. That's all I can say. Because how you treat people is how it comes back. We up out of here. Coolest dude on YouTube. Yeah.
DG